Angela from AK Fit and Well, certified personal trainer with National Strength and Conditioning Association. I'm also the owner of AK Fit and Well, which is a personal training business that focuses on serving adults age 50 and over. We're here today to give you another workout video to use while you're at home. So today's going to focus all on the core, which is basically, from the glutes or butt up to the shoulders. So, and it will all be done on a mat or on your floor. Just clear a little space where you have a little bit of a cushion and you're ready to go. If anything hurts, don't do it, skip it. I'm going to try to show some variations from easy to a little bit more difficult. So everybody hopefully will find some use out of this. All right, so we're starting on our back. We're going to go into a bridge position. Feet are flat, and you're just going to have your knees bent. And I want you to start, if this is something new, you're just going to curl the tailbone. So tilt the pelvis. That's known as a pelvic tilt. You're squeezing the glutes as you tilt your pelvis. Or if you want to take it into a bridge, you're going to curl the tailbone in and lift your hips nice and even and slowly lower back to the floor. So that's a hip bridge. If this is something you've been doing for a while and it's fairly easy for you, you're going to just try a little variation. We're going to bring the feet a little closer together. Lift one leg up and down with control. Squeeze that glute of the side, in my case my left side, is lifting my hips. All right, so around 10 or so on each leg if you're doing single, or just 10 or so curling the pelvis or curling the tailbone and lifting, and squeeze those glutes at the top. All right, so that's exercise number 1. Next up is a dying bug. I'm going to show you a couple of variations. If you've never done it before, you're going to bring your knees a little bit past 90 degrees here. And you're just going to take your first heel down, bring it back, other side. And I want you to think about using the abs here. Inhale and exhale. So that's the basic. You want to go a little further, you're going to push your knees out a little bit more over your hips. You're going to add the arms. So I'm going to move my opposite arm and leg down with control. I don't want to be whipping them really fast. Just going to use those core muscles to make that motion. All right, if that's easy, you can straighten the legs. You're going to have a longer lever here and just slowly lower. I like to hover right above the ground. Inhale and exhale. If anything hurts in the back, just go down to the easier version. All right, next up we're going to do something that's part of something bigger. It's called a partial get up. It's the beginning movement from the Turkish get up, if you're familiar. If not, don't worry. You're going to keep your right knee bent. You're going to take your left leg out kind of at a little bit of an angle, and same with your left arm. Then you're just going to take your right arm straight up above your chest, and then you're going to basically, using the core muscles or abs and all these muscles in the obliques and so forth, you're going to slowly curl your right shoulder up off the ground and then just bring it back. That's the first step. So here's how that looks. And then if you want to go further, we're going to keep going up to your elbow and then slowly back down, sort of like you're slowly getting out of bed in the morning. You're using all those muscles right in the abs. All right, and then if this is still pretty easy, you can go even further up to your hand on the left and just keep that going. This is known as a partial get up. And of course, once you get done with 10 or so on one side, you're going to want to switch. So we work both sides because you're working those obliques as well. So here we are again. We're just gonna slowly lift that shoulder up. Curling it off the ground, up to the elbow if you can. And then a little further, I'm going all the way to my hand. Now, the whole time you want to try to keep that hand that's lifted going straight up towards the ceiling. And that is your partial get up. So you'll want to do about 10 on each side. And next up, we're going to flip it around. We're going to do something called a bird dog. So you're on your hands and knees here. And I just want you to try to keep your arms nice and straight, whichever one is down. We're going to start with the left hand on the floor, and we're going to reach that right hand out alongside the ear, maintaining a nice neutral spine here. So I don't want a lot of movement in my trunk. If you can, you're going to keep going without stopping. If this is a little hard, you can reach and lower. Reach and lower. But if you can, you're going to keep going back and forth without letting that right hand or left foot touch down. Okay, obviously you have to do both sides. If that's a little bit, easy for you, if you've been working out for a while, you can try same side. This is much more advanced. Actually, I'll do it on my left. So I'm just bouncing, coming in and out. Normally there's a little angle to the spine at this point, mostly when you're new at it, but once you get good, you can keep it nice and neutral. All right, so that was bird dog, 10 reps on each side. And lastly, we're gonna do something called a bear plank. Bear plank is basically, you're gonna be in your hands and knees again, and you're just gonna slightly lift those knees off the ground. And really use those core muscles, so abs are tight, and you're just holding, and see if you can stay here for 30 seconds. If not, it's okay to come down, rest, and then go again. So we're just lifting the knees slightly up above the ground and hovering there. All right, so when you're done, you can circle back through, do all of those 5 exercises again, do them 3 times. Again, I use this sometimes as just a warm-up to my workout. I'll use it on days I'm not doing a workout, just as a little quickie, or you can fit it in at the end of your workout just as a finisher. So it's up to you. I hope it's something you find useful and enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.